All right, guys. Guys. Damn, it's hard not to just have a big smile and energy because my precious. Oh, DAIMA Goku, we're here, baby. We're so back. All right, so we're gonna look at the celebration details for the Dokkan Fest mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Again, just remember, it's just, I guess, time zone differences. If it was my decision, Global and JP would get celebration info and Dokkan Day at the exact same time anyway. It would just start right now if I was in charge, but I'm not. But remember, the global reset time for me, so JP reset time for me is 11 a.m. And for me, global, it is 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's when... Although Global might... Do they get their celebration info then? Or is it when DAIMA Goku drops? I think it's at 8 p.m. They'll get it as well. So let's jump in. See what we got here. So the new Super Saiyan 4 mini DAIMA Goku will be coming. There's a new treasure, Magalite, which we could use to get these two free-to-play characters, Glorio and Masked Majin Pansy. Both look pretty solid, actually. For free-to-play TURs, 2024 and 2025 Dokkan has rebounded to fix one of Dokkan's biggest issues nicely, in my opinion, which is very weak free-to-play characters. Dokkan has been doing a very good job of that lately. And this... I was thinking like, oh, 2025 Dokkan is so killer, but I looked at it and it's 2024 Dokkan also had quite a few good free-to-play characters, right? So this is 2 years in a row that they've done this. We'll be able to grind that from the DAIMA story event. We can also exchange treasures, to get the two SSRs we talked about. There's also 10th anniversary special missions where we can obtain EX skill orbs for DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'll just tell you guys right now, DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's going to do ridiculous damage. I would plead with you guys to emphasize his defense. That will allow you to win. Just, like, your chances to win are higher giving him raw defense and dodge as opposed to raw attack, additional, and crit. It's just a fact. The one equip that I'm going to give him, though, is definitely this one right here, this dodge and defense. These are nice, though, for players to get, because they're just giving some equips to help players out, right? They never really have replaced Chain Battle, and I guess this is just one of the things they're trying with equips right there, which is fine. Okay, so we got that. And then you can get entry ticket 13. This is just a giveaway campaign. For Global Dokkan, they usually do those kind of like through social media. And then for JP, they have these little like ticket items, but it's not like both versions are getting the same shit. So here's the actual banner. Now, if we just scroll all the way down, I mean, we could skip ahead a little bit. AGL Kid Gohan is, as you guys can see here, confirmed to be easying AGL Kid Gohan. So let's just go ahead and pull him up. So that means he will be on the banner. So I think we should know what not Hohan. Gohan. We should know what 4 of the characters on the banner are. Piccolo, DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this AGL Kid Gohan should be there. And then there should be one more. It'll be, what's his name? You know, that guy. AGL Kid Goku should be on there as well, but not confirmed. I mean, since I mentioned it with Aziz, we might as well talk while we're here. I'm very intrigued by this guy. So remember, he is a defensive stacker. Now, it's funny because, like, whenever, like, a long build-up character is shown to us, we do have to talk about Festival. But, like, I had, like, the French community was mad at me yesterday for talking about Festival with the manga characters, despite the fact that they have permanent build-ups all over their kits, right? But we're going to pretend Festival doesn't exist. It's just a lot of people in the community are just, like, really fucking childish. I'm sorry. I'm just going to throw it out there, right? Just a lot of people are, right? So, when it comes to going into Festival, though, it's just defense. This is not what's going to get us wins. Like, occasionally you could die from taking a lot of damage at the end of Festival, usually if we're bringing a subpar character. But it's about doing damage at the end of Festival. So, I'm not looking at this guy as a stacker and going like, oh, Festival killer coming, unless he's stacking it. He needs to stack attack too, period. if he's going to be like a big time festival character. I think he could be pretty good in like GDC type content. You know, it's with regularity we take a decent amount of damage in these fights, right? You know, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, and the Goku Black and Zamasu fights and stuff. This active skill is really crazy. You know, 30% HP regen, the guard, and the all allies defense for 2 turns. Active skill defense, pretty powerful. So I'm hoping. So because guard is here, we're probably not going to see guard in his base kit, I would imagine. Maybe they could do something like when his HP falls below 58%, he activates guard for 3 turns or 5 turns or something like that. I could see them doing that. So then like it's like once you could do the active skill, like, you know, it guards right there, but then it could be for a couple of turns. Like they could potentially do something along those lines. But keep in mind, as of right now, active skills cannot be changed. So everything about this active skill will be exactly the same after this guy EZAs. But I'm expecting them to toss him big time damage reduction, 50, 60, 70% damage reduction, and then we'll kind of see how he'll be able to cook. This was one of my favorite releases of all time because these types of support characters back then were so fucking good. This guy, AGL Turles, Physical Android 17, all those types of characters were just such kick-ass beasts. So I remember this. I think of this unit very fondly, and I hope to see him look pretty good. By the way, I guess there's no way to know if I assume Daima Piccolo will trigger this, but I can't say that with certainty. But I assume Daima Piccolo will trigger this. I assume. We'll see. Right now, it doesn't make the biggest deal. It just gives him a little bit of extra damage, and his chance to stun goes up a bit. But, you know, after he actually gets his EZA, it could be a massive difference, right? Yeah, so there's the banner. And remember, the characters are coming out at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. Definitely looking forward to that. So it looks like it's about 9 hours from now. We're going to see the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner drop. Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku has his Dokkan event as well, which is good. Dokkan Day is live right now, and it'll be live for Global at, again, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be good. We have login bonus and missions. Now, okay, this is not the 40th anniversary stuff either. That's going to be a separate celebration happening at the same time with this guy. This guy is going to have, like, this is going to be part of a separate celebration also happening at the same time, so understand that, right? This Goku right here, so just, you know, kind of keep that in mind. You know, wait, one thing I do want to see here. So, yeah, let's hit this. And let's hit this. Yeah, we got, like, the same... It's the same, like, art right there, right? Like, we got a couple... A little bit of differences, obviously, but, yeah. This is still one of my favorite April Fools they did right there. Like, the graphics from Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors. That's one of my favorites, right? Like, we go here... Let's just go by last video added, and we go all the way to the bottom. This is one of my, like, favorite games ever. I think it was a Game Boy Color game. I remember playing this boy. Whew. I just want to go quickly to, right here, Goku vs. Vegeta. Whoops.
All right, guys.
Oh, yeah, this is one of my earlier videos. Y'all got to forgive me there. 12 years ago, 2013. So let's go here. And then we could kind of see once we actually get into the fight, like these are kind of like the same sprites that they use for the Dokkan Butoden characters. Good stuff, man. This game was so fun, man. I love that game. All right, so there's that login bonus and missions there. Okay. There's, you know, the Dokkan Medal kind of like support campaign, which they always have. This is the missions to get those EX skill orbs for Mini Daima Goku. We do have EX missions right here. Remember, these are going to help you get some tickets for Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You're able to get 28 tickets in total. None of these missions look too tricky, but another one where we have to use 6 STR types. It's funny, 6 STR types. Am I smoking penis, or has this been a mission in like a million of these, right? Like full STR, Super Buu, and there was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Where is the EX? I've got an EX missions playlist. Yeah, right here. We've done full 6 STR. against Super Saiyan 4 Goku and against Super Buu. Like, we've done this quite a few times at this point, the full 6 STR missions. That's a little silly. We have gotten a couple of new characters. The Glorio actually probably could help quite a bit. Obviously, like Baby, Broly. Chi-Chi could potentially be useful as well. I don't know really what Goma does as of right now, but the seriously serious fights are not usually, like, those are not fights, oh my god, be careful, right? Like, they're not like that tough. Just kind of like holiday mission stuff, you know, sales, skill orb sales, key sales. So here's the new treasure item will show up in the DAIMA story event, which will allow us to get these 2 new free-to-play characters. To me, Pansy looks pretty solid. She's got a lot of dodge built in. She can get up to 80% dodge as a free-to-play TUR with like 80% dodge. That's what we're looking to have. Gloria also looks good, but he's got a little bit less dodge and a little bit more damage reduction. So, I don't know. Could Glorio maybe tank normals a bit better than Pansy, but he'd have less dodge if a super is aimed at him? Maybe that's the case. Both do look... they gave them good kits, in my opinion, for free-to-play TUR characters. Like, this is Dokkan understanding we're not going to make a fucking free-to-play TUR that's like, oh, some big tank character. Like, that's just not happening. It's not happening. They need to support dodge utility. So what free-to-play characters have to be if they're going to be effective. And that's what we have here with Glorio and Pansy. So it's good. It's good. Honestly, they're starting to get enough DAIMA characters. They might as well just do a damn DAIMA category. No reason they can't have a DAIMA category, right? They should. They should introduce one. They could. Because there's now, there's now, what, 10 or so units that are going to have DAIMA. So we have the mini base Goku and Vegeta, that's 2. We have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's 3. Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that's up to 5. The 2 Glorios gets us to 7. Piccolo is 8. Pansy is 9. And is there one more I'm missing? I think that's it. There's 9. I could pause and I could think much clearer, but yeah, because here's 6 right here, plus Goku, Glorio, and mini Super Saiyan 3. So yeah, I think it is 9 DAIMA characters we have right now. Okay, so sure, there's that. I do like those 2 free-to-play characters, though. Then we have these 2, characters who are getting their EZAs, Mini Vegeta, Mini Goku. Mini Vegeta looks a little bit better to me, built a little bit more defensively, guard, dodge, and damage reduction, and then we toss like a 33, 32, 31 dodge build on him as well. This Mini Vegeta, like, he's going to be more effective probably than Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Right, when characters need to be run in slot 1, a lot of times there's issues, right? We'll run into issues, big-time issues, if they have to be run in slot 1. That's a problem Mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has. That's a problem Baby Trunks has as well, this band unit. The problem is Baby Trunks needs to be run in slot 1 or he's worthless, but if the boss just cocks back and supers right away, which happens more often than not, he instantly dies. So he's just a terrible character, right? Horrible character. I like DAIMA Goku. I don't think it's going to be as good as Vegeta because they made him he's a free-to-play TUR built around damage reduction. He's not guarding either. I mean, actually, this guy just looks like he'll probably outright fucking suck. Looking at it again, 50% damage reduction. I don't know. It's a free-to-play TUR. Because it's a character can't really be that effective. Dude, the sticker effect looks good because it does kind of give the illusion that he's twirling it, right? That looks really good. It's just kind of giving an illusion that he is twirling it. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, well, his sticker mogs Vegeta's sticker. I'll give him that. But yeah, Vegeta's kit is just 1,000 times better, I think, for sure. So there's that. We have the new DAIMA Red Zone coming in. Now, I looked at it, and I was like, oh, wow. I don't know, kids. This boy, Tamagami number 3, he might be a demon, dude. Because he's critting, he has bombs, he's lowering our ki by 8, he gets 50% damage on his super. Like, he's... Chat. This boy is looking spooky to me. Tamagami number 3. Be careful. Be careful of this guy. He's looking ferocious, potentially. Now, they could just give him very low damage and he's not scary, but that guy, he might be scary. He may be scary. We got Battlefield, EZA Kid Gohan we talked about. There's a new stage coming for Seriously Serious, which is against Goma. Giant Goma. Now, I'm not really too sure what's going on with all these different, like, phases and stuff like that. I mean, is it really a 5-phase fight? That's very unusual for a Seriously Serious event. So we'll see what this is going to look like. And looks like he progressively gets much stronger. 75%, 150, 225, up to 300% attack and defense. So, you know, we'll have to be aware. Maybe this will be a little bit of a tricky fight. Maybe. Could be. Could be. We have a new DAIMA stage coming for Infinite Dragon Ball History as well. And then an Extreme Super Battle Road stage. The only two new things we got out of this was the Extreme Super Battle Road stage and EZA Kid Gohan, right? And then we got Elder Kai banner right there. Now, here's the thing. This does not include, this is not, all the manga celebration stuff is not included here, right? Keep that in mind. When does Goku drop? He drops at 1 a.m. So at 1 a.m. is when we're going to get the manga celebration details and missions and all that stuff. That's going to drop at 1 a.m. So, you know, what, like 13 hours-ish? And we'll be able to get much more details surrounding, you know, the manga celebration. And then part 2, I mean, looking at this, right, I saw that the Elder Kai banner does end on the 13th, right? You know, every 2 weeks, usually, we do have, you know, kind of like major banners. And then this goes until the end of the month. So, yeah, Goma, to me, could be a part 2 LR. That would make some sense. I think so. Yellow coin LR Goma as the part 2 LR. Because, remember, before it was Heroes. The 40th anniversary Dragon Ball stuff is not replacing Heroes. It's not. They do have some resemblance to the Heroes stuff, including some of the very low stats that a lot of these guys have. And, I mean, they tweeted out the details of the other manga characters. Their stats ain't much better either. Their stats are very low. So I'm not super confident about these. These characters seem to be more designed. They're just fun. Just play around with them and have fun rather than, like, these guys are not going to be, like, super crazy, right? But Heroes typically is kind of like the pseudo, like, part 2 of this month, which... you know, I do think the Heroes characters, we should see them EZA. And, I mean, a lot of them are on either DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku's team. Baby has Supreme Kaya time. So, like, maybe Goma could lead a category that Hearts is on. Maybe, right? I think we should see, my guess right now is Goma Part 2 LR and Heroes EZAs, you know, sometime between, like, the 15th to the 20th in that range, right? 14th to the 20th in that range. So, we got the big calendar. Oh my God. I wish it would just, the calendar would just always look like this. It'd make these videos so much better. Like, look how much better this looks. Like, what idiot designed this? I mean, I feel like, you know, you can call me a boomer, it's fine, but I have these technology problems, and I ask people who are much smarter than me about this stuff, and they go, I don't know. No idea. Never seen it before. It happens nonstop. Why does my OBS disconnect nonstop when I'm streaming? People say, I don't know, never heard of it before. Oh, okay. Why is there a sheet of ice over my screen capture? They go, no clue. Your PC's pretending HDR is on or whatever, and it's not. It's like, oh, that's good. Thanks, Windows 11. Right? So, like, why sometimes does it give me the good, nice, big calendar, and sometimes it doesn't? And they say, well, turn the zoom down. Well, I don't want to turn the zoom down. Obviously, this is good for me. So, but yeah, probably... Well, yeah, the 14th is a Friday, huh? That really could be the Part 2 LR then. Yeah, pretty easily. It probably is the 14th. 14th or 17th, I would guess, is the Part 2 LR. Yeah, so maybe Part 2 LR is 14th, and then Heroes ECAs will be this week right here. And then the week after would be the next Dokkan Fest. Right, the 28th or 27th, I bet, is the next Dokkan Fest. So, all right, guys. There we go. Let me know what you guys think of the celebration details. You know, biggest thing, obviously, DAIMA, Big Daddy, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is coming. And then AGL, EZA, Kid Gohan is coming as well. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.